wonderful time to be alive. Let us be shy no longer.
Angel Song and Mercury. TimeFactor.
Things are going back in a very healthy direction.
Somebody's gotta say it. The real conservative truth lives here. This is the final closing TimeFactor video commentary thoughts.
Okay, previously on my TimeFactor video commentary thoughts, talk about this progressives, and you might think it's so smart about this one. Well, if you just missed it, I want you to take a look and watch this because it has some meaning of this one because it makes sense about progressives. And I want, anyways, and my introduction is this. It's me, Unleash Music, America's level of fastball Christian conservative, and this is my final closing TimeFactor video commentary thoughts for you know who. That's right. That's right. It's gonna be April the 18th in the year 2000, and
like I said,
year 2000, and of course 12. Here's previously that you just don't want to miss. Talk about progressives. About this one from the language of liberalism is an mrctv.org. Take a look and watch this. It will blow your mind. Blow your mind.
Like I said, when liberalism becomes unpopular, which happens fairly quickly once liberals come into power in the United States, instead of adjusting their unpopular policies, liberals adjust the words they use to talk about those policies, hoping that the public will assume that the left is advocating a fresh new policy that's completely different from the last one that everyone hated. For example, in the early 20th century, lefties called themselves progressive. When progressivism became exceptionally unpopular, they switched to liberalism.
I'm a liberal in the tradition of Franklin Roosevelt and Harry Truman and John Kennedy.
Who's against progress? Not me. Who says, oh my God, I wish I could ride a saber-toothed tiger to work and just bang rocks together all day? No one. But liberal is actually more accurate. They spend money liberally, they regulate liberally, and they allow dictators liberal access to dangerous weapons. But they prefer to be called progressive.
Now, you see what happens? Progressives. Are they up to this time or not? Well, I guess you get the idea. But this one, part 2 of a very special edition of Final Closing TimeFactor video commentary thoughts, it's gotta be you know who, that's right. You know who, that's right. It's gotta be the language of liberalism. It's all about workers. And here's your worst nightmare. And about this, about the working families, all that stuff. So just don't trust me about that. So who needs it anyway? Because in this series, how liberals can use the code language of this real agenda. Because we examine how the left uses the term workers and working families to set the class straight against each other. So to pander all the way up to labor unions, all that stuff, except the war on women, or should I say, stay-at-home moms, whoever it is. Anyways, I want you to take a look and watch this. This will refresh your memory for part 2 of Workers. Here's Dan Joseph, and I'll analyze this. Trust me. It's all yours, Dan.
Another term you hear liberals use all the time is workers, or working families. This is a term used to describe blue-collar workers, but it's used most often by liberals when referring to members of labor unions. In reality, it's a class warfare tactic used to set the lower and middle classes against the upper classes.
Working people.
America's working family.
The workers, American workers.
Oh, please. Let's go back. It's gotta be
The workers, American workers. Working people.
America's working family.
The workers, American workers.
Stop. You might think that Obama says America's workers, or should I say Nancy Pelosi, or this guy, AFCO. Oh, jeez. You don't want to know about the America's workers, about labor unions. Go on.
Not surprisingly, the term is derived from Marxism and was used originally to describe, among other things, the unemployed.
Stop. This is Karl Marx. This is Karl Marx, who invented this Marxism. This is so stupid, so ridiculous. Go on.
Yeah, many working people are not currently working at all. Seriously, I could not make that up if I tried.
Except one other option. What happens to this whole sock has a hole in it. I saw his toe. Look at this drinking beer and eating chips. Pretend it's a couch potato. But go on.
Families with a union member in the household are referred to by liberals as working families.
Stop. Working families. You get this? Working families. As far as we're concerned, if you work too much, you have families. Oh, go.
Literally, this means that everyone, newborn babies, grandma, the cat, all of them are toiling away in a car factory somewhere, putting together Chevy Volts that no one will ever buy.
And here's the purpose. Why is this cat wearing a Obama Biden sticker on a paw? Sounds simple to you, is it? Anyways, go on.
Of course, by associating unions with families, it makes big labor more sympathetic to voters. A surly SEIU member who yells obscenities and attacks Tea Partiers may not be the most lovable mascot for the union cause. But these folks are.
Oh, God. Tell you what it is.
But these folks are.
Stop. Now, you see what happens? This is the actual SEIU stock photo. I bet Richard Trumpka is up to something. Seriously, I bet Richard Trumpka is up to something very stupid. Go on.
But the reason that this particular liberal catchphrase is so insulting is that it implies that unless you belong to a union, you're not really working at all. Rich people aren't working. They're just laying on a big pile of money that's magically accumulating beneath them as they pop bonbons and watch Frasier reruns. Are you...
Oh, God. Start again.
Are you a member of the middle class with a white-collar job who doesn't belong to a union? Guess what? You're not really working. Surprise!
Oh my God. Shocking, isn't it? Ah! Go.
Go get a real job, you slacker. One with a gold-plated benefit package and time off work to attend protest rallies.
Wow. This is gonna make sense to you. So, anyways, recap. You see if Richard Trumpka, President Obama, and Nancy Pelosi working for a living. And you might think that working families is a harsh thing. It looks like SEIU to me. Ugh. Whatsoever. This is gonna be worse. I'll tell you one thing is, these I told you, progressives and workers, this could be the horrible thing that we could discover. But what about working families? Well, anyone else can be civilized, but the left uses a term. Their code language is their agenda. Is there a way to get inside their life span as far as we're concerned? Well, I guess so. Final it. Okay. Now, next Tuesday and Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll examine part 3 of the language of liberalism, and I'm not gonna tell you this, but I'm not so sure about this one, but we need it anyways. Find out what it is on next Tuesday and next Wednesday for our final season finale week of You Know Who. That's right, my final closing TimeFactor video commentary thoughts. And we're gonna leave you with one more. This is from MRC TV to TV.org. That's real harsh words, and I'm not gonna take no for answers. So here's your worst nightmare. It can't be civilized, but who needs it anyways? Could be a real life drama. So So, I think, like, who needs it anyways? Anyways, you know, Bob Beckel, you know, Fox News, The Five, and one of the great American panels on Hannity. I bet this guy uses an F word. This is the F bomb. Bomb. Oh God. Take a look and watch this. It will blow you away, and I'll teach Mr. Beckel a lesson before we say goodnight. So, watch this before it blows away empty-handed.
Say that Head Start is a failure. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh, what?
What are you doing? I just can't.
Walls that comes up.
We apologize. I don't apologize.
Yes, you do.
First on the air. I'm not going to apologize. Oh, it's all right. I apologize for you. We're not on the air. Yeah, we were on the air. When you just cursed.
Oh.
Yeah, we really were. Yeah.
Oh.
On the air and.
Oh.
We are on the air right now. This is live television. Okay, good. Oh, good grief. You know, I try to put signs up and help
Why
you.
didn't you tell? Why did we know we were on the air?
Because I said we're back, and you weren't listening to me because you guys were fighting in the break. All right, you want to say you're sorry?
I'm sorry about using that foul word, yes.
All right, thank you. And it's okay off the air, but not on the
The
air.
intent about it is still there.
What's that?
The intent is there, but the use of the word, I didn't realize it was around there. And you should run your show a little better instead of having me get caught like that.
You're blaming me for this. Just typical, you're like Obama. You're blaming me.
No personal responsibility.
This thing about
Typical
me
liberal.
guesting on the Five, maybe I better read it.
Oh, this. Bob, you better not say an F word. How can you say an F word? If you say an F word one more time, I will twist your arm. God. Lord have mercy upon us. To be continued. I'll find out what it is.
We'll be closing in
On
5 minutes.
Friday. Because it's too much. Because of language warning. Bad language is a virus. Anyways. Facebook, me and follow me at facebook.com/LHMusicTime, as well as twitter.com/LHMusicTime. Check my website, lhmusictimefactor.weebly.com, for the LH Music Time Factor website. And tomorrow, I'll explain this French Catholic liturgy that you don't want to know. See, I'll explain this to you tomorrow, if I do say so myself. And we're going to have some fun on Friday. So trust me about that. As for you, Bob, don't you dare cuss. Don't you dare say the F word, because you dropped a bomb on Hannity. Trust me about that. LH Music signing off. Go with God's blessings. And I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.